Hey guys, okay, so once we have our color design, this video is all about how to composite that color design from Illustrator into our photo that we took of the school campus building. So in Photoshop, I have both of those files open, the Illustrator file of our color design and our image of the building, school building. And all I did was drag in, click, hold, and drag my design into my photograph of the building. And now I'm scaling it down. Remember, to actually get it into that file, you have to click, hold on the image and drag it up to the tab and then back down to your photograph of the building. It's kind of tricky. You could probably do a copy paste as well. Right now I'm going through the blending modes in the layers panel on the right side just to see which one looks like it's painted on the building. We just want to make it semi-believable that it's actually been painted. We will fix the perspective in a minute, and I'll show you a special way to do that. So once you've placed it, you can actually hold down Command and drag one of the corners of your piece of your artwork, one of the corners, and it will actually distort your image so you can kind of fake the perspective on the building. Now, a lot of you might have done shots that are straight on where you don't have to utilize perspective. But if you have a perspective shot like this one, you might want to adjust. And again, that's very easy. Just hold down the Command key and drag one of those corners. Also, always make sure to have, whenever you have the Move tool on in Photoshop, always make sure you have Show Transform Controls checked and Auto Select checked. Those are two check boxes up in the top options bar when you have your Move tool selected. So make sure that you have both of those checked inside of Photoshop and you should be good to go. With this next one, I'm rotating the image because I wanted to do another one just to have another one, but I wanted to put it on the side of the building, behind the tree, or seemingly behind the tree. And for that, I'm going to do something else. I picked a blending mode. I think it's the same one I picked for the first one. And in this one, I'm actually going to use a mask, very similar to erasing, but a mask, a layer mask, masks off the image, and it doesn't delete the image, which is good for us, just in case we mess up. So once I place it, I'll use Command and drag one of those corners to distort my image. And it kind of makes it believable. There's some things I need to fix, but at least it's at a similar perspective to that wall, give or take. With this, I'm going to select Add Layer Mask in my Layers panel, and you can see that it adds another thumbnail to your layer. And with that, you can use your brush tool, and while you're painting in black, it will actually mask out your image. So I'm masking out some of the design to reveal some of the tree. There I masked out some of the sign. I'll do the trunk next. And I'm roughing it in. It's a very rough and rushed process that I'm doing. I just want to make it semi-believable. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. But as you can see, once I start to get into it, I will start to make my brush bigger or smaller, work in more detail, zoom in, all done with a layer mask. Now, the great thing about layer mask is that painting in black covers up, but using the X key, you can actually switch to black and white. So switching to white actually reveals some of that design. So I can pull some of that design back in so it's not covered up anymore. And I'll do it in the open spots where the tree is, where you can kind of see the wall through the tree. And this isn't like perfect, right? There's a lot of empty spaces that I've missed, but that's fine. Just to get a rough idea.